Well, hello everyone, I'm Yeti from v4.05 Gaming, and today we are back in Animallica, and I've kind of gotten some resources together, so I think we have enough that we can build. Well, I've been checking, of course. We have enough that we can build a few different buildings here. At least I think we have. I haven't counted it out completely, so once we use up some of these resources, we might not have enough for the other ones. But I thought we should get some of these built. So there's the gardening shed, where we need timber, nails, fertile soil, and cloth. Not really anything that's hard to get. The fertile soil is probably the only one that might be holding you back on this one, that you may not have found that in the world. So let's just get that one first built, and let's put you down. There we go. I really like the look of this building, actually. Let's put you a little bit over here in the back, I think. There we go. Just for now. It's not really like everything is going to be placed where it's... Oh, it's not going to stay where I'm placing it here anyway. So, there we go. So, in here we can make various different type of decorative gardening beds and stuff. We can make different hedges. We can make all kinds of decorations, which is really, really cool. Look at these maze decorations. We have a flower stand, plant stand, all these different types of decorative plants. I really love this. And then we have these special plants, which is where you will need the both the healthy saplings that you can find in the world and the mutagen. This is what you would need the mutated DNA samples from if you find some of those. But then there's these 3 special enrichments, and then there's the GMO tree, which takes 5 healthy saplings and some mutagen. I don't usually make these because all they do is they give you some extra wood when you cut them down, but wood is so easy to find in the world, so I don't really find it worth it. They do have, I don't know if they have added an enrichment that looks like this, but they do have like a special look, these trees. So I know some people actually plant them just for that. The most important thing in here for now is this gardening bed. The other ones you can only decorate with. You can put like enrichments in them and make them look pretty, but this one you can actually plant stuff in. So let's just see how many we can make. 2 of them, then I don't have any more fertile soil, but it's enough to kind of get us started a little bit. So here we go. As it says, used for horticulture, allows you to cultivate plants. They can wear out and you'll have to rebuild them. Okay, that's new. Well, I don't know if it's new. I've never had them wear out, and I haven't noticed this text before, but okay, that's fair enough. So I don't know if they'll suddenly break when we have used them a certain number of times or whatever that means. But for right now, I'm just going to put them over here in the back. We're going to put one there. Let's just pop another one down here, and then you just go up to them and press E. And then there are 10 different things that you can plant in these. So there's aloe vera, herbal seeds, mushroom spores, eggplant, carrot, chili pepper, cucumber, lettuce, bell pepper, and strawberry seeds. And trust me, you're gonna have to grow a lot of this stuff if you want to be able to build the various different types of settlement buildings in the game, but we're gonna get more into that later. For right now, I just picked a couple of seeds, so I have some aloe vera seeds that I'm gonna be planting in this one. And let's just look at there we go, item planted, aloe vera seeds. And then I also got some lettuce seeds, so let's plant those, and you just kind of have to look away and then it updates. So now we have lettuce seeds growing here, we have aloe vera seeds growing here, and 24 real life hours from this, these are gonna be ready to be harvested. And that doesn't matter if you log off the game or if you're playing for a full 24 hours. It's just 24 hours from now, so I can log off and come back in 24 hours and log into the game, and then these will be be ready to be harvested. Aha! So that's the beginning for that. And of course we're gonna need a lot more of those in the future, but we're gonna have to find some more fertile soil for that. Then let's see, I think I want the stonemasonry more than the carpentry. I think I have enough to build both of them, but I think the stonemasonry is more important. And as you can see, it takes quite a few resources. We're gonna need timber, nails, The chisel we made in the blacksmith, we're gonna need a small hammer, a steel pickaxe. We found one of these for free, or found one of those in the world, so that's kind of free, but otherwise we could craft it. Metal scraps, large stone, clay, and steel ingots, but generally not too hard to find any of these resources. You should find several small hammers in the world too. So let's get this one built and just quickly see what we can make in that one. So here we go. Take our little stone masonry and there we go. Let's switch. Aha. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is the end where we can actually craft something. Yeah, I do believe it is in this end. So let's just pop you down right there. I think for now we can always move it. It's kind of a different looking building and has this adobe look. It's not like we have that many buildings that really match it, and inside it has that kind of this little bit of a messy look. And then you just have like some decorative stone and stuff here in the background. But the important part is this part. So if we go up here and press E, then we can actually make roof tiles, bricks, adobe, slate, gravel, and glass in here. So there are certain resources you can build or you can make yourself. We can make a decorative stone fence. We can make an oven in here. And we can make pottery as well as decorative gravestones. So the oven here, we can make the same stuff. This one actually works exactly the same as the kitchen, which you can make in the basic workstation. This is just kind of a small building that would fit, or a small crafting station that would fit into another building, right? But other than that, they have exactly the same recipe list, and maybe we could actually make these. We just need pottery and 2 iron ingots. I think I have that. The kitchen takes quite a lot more resources to make. Where did I put the... I think we even got a pottery, otherwise we can make one. Yeah, we found a pottery in the world. Let's take that, and then we needed some iron ingots. There we go. Let's take those. And we might as well build this oven since we can. I'm probably gonna make the kitchen too at some point. Just because it's kind of cool and they have different looks to them. But technically we only need one of them. So here we go. We have the oven. Let's just build you. Get you placed. Let's turn you around. And for now we're just gonna put it right there. Okay, so kind of a nice decorative one, right? I don't know why this book is black though. I don't remember it being black. I remember it looking different. I don't know if it's bugging out or something, but... okay. Well, but apart from that, it is a really, really nice decorative piece, I think. And in here we can make charcoal, we can make varnish. And the varnish we're gonna need, I think, in the tannery, among other things. And I think maybe... do we need it in a carpentry too? Or maybe it's the art station. I don't remember. It's been too long. Then there's all kinds of recipes here we can make. And we are gonna be needing a whole bunch of these. Especially all these pies and pumpkins and muffins and all this. And for instance the sausages. You can find some of this in the world. But these, for instance, are needed to get the one of the dogs from the animal trader, for instance. And then there are these crates here, which is the very important part about the kitchen and the oven, because these are what you need to make if you want to build these settlements buildings that I've been talking about. There's a whole long list of these. And to get those, you're gonna need a lot of these crates. So as you can see, we're gonna need a lot of different vegetables. We're gonna need a lot of different fruits. We're gonna need all these different kinds of proteins, including things like cheese and ham and milk. We're gonna need a lot of different pastries, including all these, like I said, pies and cornbread and cookies. And that's why I don't eat these things when I find them in the world. I just keep it, because the more I have of it, I find while I'm hoarding, the less I have to actually craft for this, and the less I have to find or produce of these things. Then we also have coffee, mint tea, and herbal seeds, which is these restore some health. Okay, this gives more health than this one, and the coffee greatly restores stamina. I don't really make any of these, but maybe I will look into making some of these teas at some point. And then we can make flour and sugar in here, which of course is needed for some of these recipes. And just as a quick look, I don't remember if I looked at these. Most of you guys probably already play the game, so you know this. But if you scroll down here, these are the settlements that I'm talking about. So you can see there's all kinds of different ones. There's even like a fisherman's hut, and there's even the traders from the town. So you can get the 3 different traders. You can get those yourself and have in your own base. The most important ones to build in the beginning are all these top ones, because you're gonna need all of these to produce the stuff you need for the crates. Aha! And the crates are needed to buy these different types of settler agreements, which you can buy at one of these. I think it's from, it's from this guy. Either if you have this vendor, but also in Corpse Harbor, if you go to the general goods vendor, then you can buy these settler agreements, and that's where you're gonna need these crates I was talking about. So do prioritize some of the top ones before working on anything of the other stuff, because you want to get as much of the stuff you need to make crates because before you build something that doesn't actually produce anything for your crates, because you're gonna need a lot of them. And of course we can find some of these settlement agreements. We can find some of them in the world, the T1s, and I think a couple of T2s or something. I don't know if they have added more of them. But for the most part, you are gonna have to craft a bunch of them yourself. Okay, so we got our gardening shed, we got an oven, we got a stonemasonry, we even got a couple of gardening beds, and we can actually, I think, let's see, yeah, let's get the carpentry built too, which just takes some basic resources. You should get these things pretty early in the game. So let's get this built. If I remember correctly, there's not really that much in here that's important right off the bat when you're early in the game. I just like to get all these buildings built as soon as possible, because then I have them. So let's just put you down right here. There we go. And it's just this nice wooden building. We have a little bit of a saw in the back here. And then we have this. There's a decorative furniture storage and a nice room in here that you can decorate. There we go, as a little home for a carpenter. And it's kind of starting to get dark. Okay, we're gonna take a nap in a minute. And in here you have the actual carpentry. So we can build some different types of furniture in here. You can see there's all kinds of stuff, but all of this you don't really need until you start really getting into building. If you want to make like a big fancy base with a lot of houses and everything, that's when you're gonna be needing these things. You can also make the old this is the old carpentry building, which should have exactly the same recipes as this one. It just has a different look. And then there's the wooden plant pot, which if I remember correctly is the one, well, for that you are gonna need it, but again it's for decorative purposes, because we're gonna need it over here, right? So there we go. Wooden plant pot. So this is where you would need those, but again you don't really need any of this right in the beginning of the game unless you jump straight into decorating and building a base, and you're gonna need a lot of resources for it, so yeah. But anyway, we got all those buildings done today. Nice. Then there was one more thing I wanted to do. Let's make sure to just pop this down, get ourselves a little bit of a nap here. There we go. Okay, now the sun should be getting up right out there. Cool. So let's go into the blacksmith and let's see, did I get the stuff I needed for this? I think I did, yes. So I actually found a green shard, and we found a green shard, but I found one when I was out hoarding, collecting some more resources off camera, and so now I have 2 of these, which means I can upgrade 2 times. Question is what I want to upgrade. Usually I would go for the compound bow, because I focus on whatever can help me trank animals faster, right? But right now it just kind of confuses me a little bit, because I like this bow. I don't really like the crossbow that much. It's fine for attacking animals or attacking enemies, but I feel like the loading of the arrow is too slow if you're trying to track an animal that's running away from you. But the crossbow does 30 damage, base damage. The recurve bow does 30 base damage. But the recurve bow, which I like over the crossbow, you can't upgrade. Aha, see? So those two do the same damage, but the compound bow, which I actually also like, and which is the other one you can upgrade, has 25 base damage. So it takes 5 levels. I actually have to upgrade this 5 times for it to be as good as a basic crossbow or a basic recurve bow. So I really wish they would make it so that all 3 bows had the same damage by like base damage, and that you could upgrade all of them. So you could choose whichever one you prefer playing with, then it would be worth it to upgrade all of them. Because right now I feel like I'm wasting, if I try to upgrade this, then I'm pretty much wasting the first 5 levels to get to the same level as the recurve bow, for instance. Or even get to the crossbow. So I think for now I'm just going to upgrade my crossbow, which I'm going to be using to combat enemies. And for that we are going to need a green shard and a titanium dust. So let's enchant that, which is going to bring us up to 31 damage. And then we can upgrade it again. I could also upgrade my steel pickaxe, my steel axe, or my sledgehammer. But for me personally, I prefer upgrading my weapons, which means my crossbow and whatever other bow, or I could use 2 crossbows, but something to trank my animals and kill enemies before any of these, because I feel like that's just a nice bonus if these ones does a little bit of extra damage. So I always focus on my bows first, but that's a personal preference. So we're gonna enchant this, which is gonna bring us to 32 damage. So now it does a little bit more damage. And of course, you can also upgrade your your shotgun and your sniper rifle if you get those at some point, or once you get those. You have seen we have found upgrading kits in the world, and for that you are gonna need, if I remember correctly, we're gonna need the advanced workshop for that. If I remember correctly, yeah, and upgrades for fire weapons. Haha. So this is also a building we're gonna want to go for fairly soon, and they have changed what you need for it, I feel like. Or maybe they haven't, maybe this is the same. I think I'm thinking about the old laboratory that used to take a lot of different types of ingots, and we need bricks. Cement might be an issue for me. At this stage, aluminium ingots, I can just drink a lot of cans and then go to the blacksmith and make these. We have tool sets, I'm pretty sure, in storage. I have an extra vise. I think I have these. I have the bolts. I think my only issue here is actually the cement. Otherwise, I could pretty much make this. And let's just see. How much cement do I have at this stage? I have 50. So that's like the only thing I'm really missing. I just need some cement, and they haven't changed that, right? So we can't make it over here. I think, if I remember correctly, we can actually buy it in Corpse Harbor. That might be something to look into, but I'm not really in that much of a hurry. We're doing pretty well with upgrading this. I kind of want to head out and do some more exploration and work on the alchemy tower. That is my next goal. But this is just gonna be a short little video. We just got some crafting done. We progressed pretty well with this, I think. So let me know how it's going for you guys. If you're playing the game and maybe you started a new game just like me, or maybe you're still playing your old game, and what do you think about all the recent changes to the game? I would love to hear about it. So do leave me a comment about that below, and thank you for watching. So as always, you take care and happy gaming.